Hi everyone, again with another video about a Toyota Verso. This is a 2009 model. This car has been in my garage for a few days now. I did few things with it, like fixing the front bumper because it got a little bit of a pull, and there was too much space between the bumper and the side panels. So I took it off and put it back again. And fixed it. Then I this car was a pretty stock. It didn't have any of the options like parking sensors or Bluetooth connectivity. It only had an aux. It doesn't even have an air conditioning. So I installed the parking sensors, rear view camera, and then of course I installed the multimedia Android multimedia system, which all these things are connected to. So now when you are reversing, you can see it on your screen, and you have the sound of the parking sensors as well. The parking sensors, basically, it's not that of a complicated job. It can be done easily because all you have to do is connect the individual parking sensors to the let's say the computer, and then the computer gets the power from the reversing light. So basically it is just drilling 4 holes and feeding the cables through, and connecting the cables to the reverse light. That's basically it. The only thing that you need to be careful about is when you're drilling these holes, make sure that the rear bumper beam is that you don't drill the holes where the rear bumper beam is. You should drill it above or below that, because otherwise you might hit the bumper, the beam, and the sensors won't sit properly. The bumper needs to come off to install these, because you have to feed the cables through all the wires, and of course you have to drill the holes. I'm not gonna go about how to take off the bumper specifically on this car in this video, because there is a lot of information to be found on the internet. That's basically it, that you take off the bumper and then you have to measure the distance between the sensors and see where you're gonna drill the holes, because you really have to be careful. Once you start drilling holes, you can't go back. The other thing, I also installed the rear view camera. I went for the option of a number plate holder camera. That's basically same as just other cameras that you put. The only difference is it is in the number plate holder. I didn't want to put the other camera because in the center of this boot, the button to open the boot is precisely in the center, and I did not want to install the camera on the left or on the right side of the car. I wanted it exactly in the middle, so that's why I went for this option. That's also basically not that complicated. You have to connect the camera to reversing wire as well, and then you bring a signal cable to the multimedia system in the front. What I did in this car is I brought the cables from the multimedia systems under the dashboard, under the footwell of the passenger seat, and then on the sides of the passenger door and the rear door, and then of course here on the side on this panel. All of this paneling needs to go off to install the cables, and then the signal cable goes to here is the hatch that you take off, and you tap into the reversing light, and of course the cable for the camera needs to go also, that I brought from here all the way here, and then to this pipe. I don't know if you can see it, through here into the boot, and then from here all the way where the number plate holder is. Of course I had to drill an extra hole to feed all the cables, but that's what you do when you are fitting accessories that are not factory. That's basically it. I also tinted the windows on this car, the back windows and the quarter panel windows, the rear, the boot screen as well.